Hello, shining stars and superstars. I want to welcome you to the explanation and kind of a walkthrough of our new website. We have a new website called joannashipe.com, and most of the directors in our superstars area are going to be using this website. So as we make changes and tweak it in the future, we will let you know on our Shipe Family Superstars Facebook page. But for right now, let's take a walk through this gorgeous new website. This is the home page, and of course the address is just joannashipe.com, but here's the home page. It has the company hot news, the You Can Do It challenge, the double credit for January, which this will change at the end of January, the double team building bonus. Then, of course, things about the career opportunity, what's going on in the trending part of Mary Kay. So this homepage will change every month. So make sure you're keeping an eye on it. Our next tab is our Shipe Family Superstars. And these are our directors in our Shipe Family Future area right now. We have Linda Mead, Paula Langworthy, Andrea Zajac, Sharice Edwards, and Terry Skill. You can see we have lots of room for you to move up in your business. As we have new DIQs, new star recruiters, red jackets, we will be posting them on this page as well. Now let's go to the events page. The events page is pretty self-explanatory. The Monday night 2020 Zoom meeting has the link right there, the times, and then what to do. Submit your weekly accomplishment sheet every single Sunday. I cannot tell y'all how important this is. It's not just important for your recognition and for us to be giving you a shout out and for you to be getting points on your MK point sheet of your fabulous and free and focused point sheet, but it's also a great way for you to stay connected with your business and be accountable to yourself. So you just go to Mary Kay InTouch, go under business tools, weekly accomplishment, and you submit it every Sunday. Just put a reminder on your phone right now. Then we have our marketing with Joanna and Andrea. This follows our Monday Night Live Zoom 2020 meeting every single week, but you have to RSVP before the meeting. That way we know to make sure we watch our time closely so that we will be available for your guest to sign on at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, and 6 Pacific time. Then we have the Shipe Peek into Pink. This is just a fun video that I made a couple of years ago, and there's 3 questions at the end. You have your guest go to Shipe Peek into Pink Facebook page. We accept them as a guest. They watch the video, answer the 3 questions back to you, and then you send the answers to your director, whether it's myself or one of the other directors, so that she can do a follow-up. I like to offer a lipstick for a listen. So if you want to offer that or any maybe glamour price at half price to your guests for just watching the Shipe Peek into Pink, it's a great way to plant seeds. I always like to invite my guests and say, hey, this may or may not be for you, but it might be for someone you love. You really owe it to yourself to check it out. So you can kind of check it out. Then we have our Breakfast of Champions, Muffins and Makeovers. That's all local. If you're not local to me, then I'm sure you have lots of fun, great events going on in your area. Now let's go to promotions. We are so excited about the new Focus, Free, and Fabulous with My 2020 Vision point tracking sheet. If you want to print the tracking sheet, you just left click on the print tracking sheet and you can print this off. I suggest you print this off and have it right in front of you every single day so that you're tracking everything you're doing during the week. Let's go through it real quickly. You get 50 points for completion of the weekly challenge. You get 50 points for every new team member each week. You get 20 points when your new team member is Great Start qualified. You get 15 points for being our weekly Queen of Sales and or team building for the week based on your weekly accomplishment sheet. WAS always stands for weekly accomplishment sheet. You get 15 points per marketing share with your director follow-up. So if you had 4 people go to Shipe Peek into Pink, sent your directors the 3 answers to the 3 questions at the end, and she follows up with them, then you get 15 points per person. You get 10 points per face each week. You do 10 faces this week, guess what? You just earned 100 points. You get 5 points for submitting your weekly accomplishment sheet, your WAS, on InTouch by Sunday night. No more Mondays. Sunday night. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Okay, H is 5 points for being on the Zoom live on Monday nights, or if you just can't make it on Monday evening, we get that. We'd rather you be on live so you can ask questions and interact with us. But if you watch the recording on Tuesday, as long as you post your takeaway on our Shy Family Superstars Facebook page sometime Tuesday, then you will get credit for being on the Zoom video. And that's 5 points. You get 50 points for every $600 wholesale order that you place during the month. And then lastly, you get 50 points when you're a red jacket or a star recruiter, same thing, with 3 or more active team members. Now, notice I and J, I have my cursor there, I and J, you only submit the last week in the totals, okay? So at the end of the month, for every $600 in wholesale orders that you placed, give yourself 50 points. If you did a $600 order, give yourself 50 points. If you did a $1,200 order, give yourself 100 points, and so on. And then you get 50 points every month that you're a red jacket and above. Isn't that exciting? Now, for the month of January, we won't have a week 1 because we started at the end of week 1. So sometimes it may be a little bit off that way, but you know in keeping track of your points how it should work. Now, when you submit your weekly accomplishment sheets on Sunday night, it actually will count for that weekend. So right now in week 2, we are working on everything this week, starting Monday and ending on Sunday. Okay, if you have questions, feel free to ask me. If you're not watching this video in January 2020, then of course you will start with week 1. All right, let's go back. And I want to show you how you submit this. And you can submit it to your director every Sunday, or you can submit it at the end of every month. I recommend that you just submit it every Sunday night. Do your weekly accomplishment sheet on InTouch, and then submit your Focus, Free, and Fabulous, or 3 Fs, tracking sheet. Doesn't that sound easy? Just 2 things you do every Sunday night. So let's look at how you submit your results. This is so easy, it's crazy. You put your name in, so I'm going to put my name in. You put your director's name in. The month you're submitting, let's say I'm submitting for the month of January, and then you do your points. So let's say that I did the weekly challenge, so I get 50 points there. I had a new team member, so I get 50 points there. My team member is not Great Start qualified this week, so I'm not going to give myself points there, and so on and so forth. So you just go through and you give yourself the points that you did that week. Then you send that to your director, and then at the end of the month, you send the final total tally. Now, there are a couple of different ways that you can do this. You can do it once a week and then do a recap at the end of the month, or you can wait and do it at the end of the month. But for right now, I really want to encourage you guys, when you're starting to do this, make it a habit. Make it a habit, because you notice everything's on one page and you automatically submit it to your director. The star bar, so simple now. It's at the bottom of the Focus, Free, and Fabulous page. So you get a star based on where you land at the end of the Star Consultant quarter. Sapphire gets 1, Ruby gets 2, Diamond gets 3, Emerald gets 4, Pearl gets 5. Okay, that hasn't changed. Then every time you have a qualified, Great Start qualified team member, you get an extra star. Simple, okay? So your star bar, you may not be doing a lot with until the end of the quarter unless you're team building. Again, you just put it on your weekly totals and submit it at the end of the month. The Focus, Free, and Fabulous tracking form is always due no later than the first day of the following month. So your January form will be due February 1st, okay? Also, at the bottom of this page, it says prize bonus, and this is director's choice, prize bonus. 225 consistency club, and then you just put in your wholesale that month. And of course, that would go on your last submission that you do for the month. Directors will be sending out notices to you telling you what the prize options are, because every unit is going to have its own set of prizes. So if you're in the Shining Stars, you're going to get a message from me saying, hey, January, if you do week 2, then you get this prize. If you do 2 and 3, you get this prize. If you do 2, 3, and 4, you get this prize. If you earn this many points, you get this prize. So you'll have choices, you'll have fun, and it'll be a great way for you to build and build and build your business and have some fun and have some blingy and usable prizes along the way. Because we're going to be offering blingy prizes, we're going to be offering cash for education options, and Section 2 business builders. Isn't that exciting? Oh, and by the way, if I were you, I would call my director and negotiate what type of prize you're going for, because we want to work with you. We want to make you happy and excited and knowing that you are working your business for your future, your family's future, but also to have some great fun. Okay, let's go to recognition. Recognition is going to change about midway through the month every year for the month prior. So here under recognition, we have the You Can Do It Achievers for December. We have everyone who is a red jacket or higher. We have all of our star consultants. And then below this, we have the Shining Stars recognition. Now, if you're on Target Star, quota sales, quota sharing, have a new team member, but you're not in my personal unit, you will not be listed here. Directors have the option to adding this to my website. So we will let you know as they choose to add it. Now let's go to resources. The very first thing on resources is your Zoom link. Woo! All you have to go do is go to joannashipe.com, click on the Zoom link, and you're there. Okay? You don't even have to put it in your phone or anything. Just do it. And you know what, guys? I want to highly recommend that for the Zoom meetings, be on live and have it be your face. You don't have to be made up. I've got people who show up in their jammies. I watch people eating dinner and petting their cat. You know, this is your sales meeting that you get to show up and just be in your home. You don't have to get in your car and get all the way there and deal with the weather and all that. We can connect every single week on Zoom video. And it's like we're sitting in each other's living rooms. Really want to encourage you guys to make sure you set this on your calendar every week, unless Andrea and I are traveling. Now, sometimes we are traveling. You need to always check on the Superstars Family Facebook page and make sure we have a Zoom video that week. But you know what, guys? There's no reason to not be in the loop because of the recordings that we post either Monday night or first thing Tuesday morning on our Shipe Family Superstars Facebook page that you can watch or listen to the recording. Again, I encourage that you watch it. We do screen sharing, which is what I'm doing right now. We have videos that we play. And you know what? It's fun just to check each other out and say, hey, and put a face with the name. So when you go to career conference, when you go to seminar, when you come to my house for fall retreat in October, you already feel like you have a connection. Now, under resources as well, we have Monday night 2020 Zoom recordings. Now, notice that the recording on it right now is December 30th. Sometime today, the one from last night will be posted. We will be recording the Zoom videos in 2 parts. The first will be the announcements, the recognition, what's going on that month, all the things that are pertinent to that week. Then we will have a second video, that's our educational video, that will also be sent to you. A link will be sent to you if you miss it and be posted on the Facebook page, but it will also be posted on this website wherever it's pertinent to whatever is we're talking about from the website. Because from January until March, we will be doing all things joannashipe.com and MK University, color certification, skincare certification, and the legal module. Very important. So don't just watch this video. Make sure you go back and watch what we talked about last night on January 6th, and make sure that you understand everything we're going for and all your challenges right now. Okay, new consultants. This is where you're going to see our new consultants. Then our education corner. Love education corner. So there's tons of information here. And then anything that I feel is super duper trooper important for you guys to know about right now is going to be under my favorites. Okay, these are the things that I send to my webmaster and say, hey, this is the #1 priority for our unit members and our family members to see. So right now I have the scripts from National Sales Director Leah Laughlin. We have the DIQ tracking sheet, the director tracking sheet, the Go Director Fast, all of these fun things. Your seminar year notebook, which you can put together at any time during the year, the big 3 seminar courts, and then a fabulous document that Andrea Zajac put together called the 3 Ways to Join My Organization. I show that at every single appointment because it shows the 3 ways they can be a part of my organization. Let's check it out. One is to be a VIP. This is someone who is a customer, okay? It's just a customer, someone who loves the product. They get private beauty experiences, they get personal delivery, and of course, exclusive specials and secret events. Number 2 is a VIP free, okay? VIP with free is someone who's a hostess. That's it. It's just a hostess. U plus 2, you get 75 for only 35, or U plus 5, you get $100 in Mary Kay for only $35. Okay? Now, a power partner is someone who joins your team. That's it. Join your team. And then you can go through reasons why people join Mary Kay: money, recognition, self-confidence, cars, 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 advancement, and being your own boss. So you guys, don't miss out on this. It is so important to print this off. Get a laminator. You can go to Walmart and for 20 bucks, get an adorable laminator, so inexpensive, laminate it, or just make copies and hand it to everybody at your parties. Okay? All right, let's go back to, we did education. Director's Corner is directors information. It's messages to my directors. So once you become a director, you will be in on that. Then we have our newsletters, okay? We have our newsletters. So the most current newsletter will actually be here. It's so fun because you actually turn the pages. It makes it sound like you're turning pages. Isn't that so stinking cute? And if you want to go back to past newsletters, we will always have the past 3 newsletters sitting there for you. Okay, I want a prize. Let's hit that. I want a prize. This is outside of Focus Free and Fabulous 3F 2020 Vision Tracking Sheet. Completely outside of it. This is if I do an extra challenge, or if you decide to join our Voxer 2020 Superstars Voxer group, and I give a Voxer challenge on a Monday morning and say, everyone who, excuse me, meets 5 people this week and gets their name and number back and books an appointment is going to get and I'll put something out there, maybe a microdermabrasion plush set, maybe a Skin Vigorate Sonic set, maybe a brush set. It'll be something fabulous because you guys know I love to give prizes. So you would go in on here, you would put your name, who is your director's name. If I do the challenge, it comes to me. Okay, and if your director does the challenge, it goes to her. You put your address so she knows where to mail your prize, your phone number, your email, what you won. If there's a color or size that you get to choose, the challenge you completed. You know, sometimes we put 3 or 4 challenges out there and we're like, what did she win that for? Okay, so tell us what challenge you completed and any comments you want to make. Oh my gosh, you're the best director ever because I won another prize and you're so awesome. Okay, just kidding. Okay, if you go to I want a prize and it's for the Focus Free and Fabulous, the tracking sheet, the points tracking sheet, you can actually just go to this link right here and it'll take you back to the Focus Free and Fabulous tracking sheet. That way, if you do get confused, we got your back. Okay? All right, so the last thing I want to show you on here under resources is new consultants. Now, since we are welcoming everybody back into our units, everybody is brand spanking new in 2020. So we are pretending like we're starting over with a clean slate. We are in our minds saying we are going to pretend they know nothing. They know absolutely nothing. How many times in your life have you thought, oh, I wish I had known then what I know now? Well, guess what? You get to take advantage of that. And you get to earn all the prizes, all the awards, and have all the successes that a brand new consultant has access to, knowing what you already know. So let me show you how this works. First off, welcome to our unit. Okay, now this does come from me, but it is applicable to all of our directors units who are participating. Here we have my office number, my cell number, my email, my Facebook, our unit Facebook, and our unit song. I don't know if y'all know that our unit song is Shining Star by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Love it. Okay, so you're going to click on your fill out your All About Me form. So let's click on that. You're going to fill this out, whether you are brand new to Mary Kay or you've been in Mary Kay for 20 years. You're going to fill this out, okay? You're going to put your name, your consultant number, your recruiter's name, and look at this drop box, your director's name. So you're going to send it directly to her, okay? Isn't that fun? Then your address, your home phone number, your work number, your cell number. If you don't want to be called at home or work, don't put those numbers. Then what is your preferred contact number? What is your best email address? What is your current career, job, whatever you're doing? And that goes all the way to domestic engineer. Do you know that a stay-at-home mom is valued between $130,000 and $150,000 a year? Girl size pay. Your spouse or significant other, children and ages. And if you have fur people, I love fur people. Okay, I know my daughter has 2 fur babies, and you can definitely put down that you have fur babies and what kind of dog or cat they are. Your Facebook name and handle, and your Instagram name. Then we want to know a little bit about you. And so this may be something that you filled out when you first started Mary Kay, but now things have changed a little bit. What is your favorite time or part of the day? That way we know when to contact you. What's something fun you like to do? Do you like to go ice skating? Do you like to go jogging? Do you like to knit? Do you like to read? I want to know, what do you like to do? What is a special memory or event? Now, this is very important. This is outside. See the little question mark I just put my cursor on? Outside of your family or your spiritual life. What is your greatest moment, and what did you love most about it? It might be graduating from college, and what I love most about it was knowing I had achieved a huge goal. It might be, you know, winning an award of some type. It might be I was volunteer of the year at my school. It might be anything at all, you know, coaching Little League. It might be, you know, having something fabulous happen in my neighborhood and I was the key person. This is your time to brag on you, but we don't want it to have anything to do with you, you know, the greatest thing I ever did was have my kids, marry my husband. We want it to be outside of your family. And of course, my greatest memory, my greatest moment is the day I came to the Lord. But you know what? It needs to be something beyond the spiritual or the family. So don't be offended by that. We really want to know what's something you did that had to do with your activity or your choices or your decision outside of your spiritual and your family life. What's a hobby or a passion you have? You might have the same thing as it's a fun, you know, something fun to do. That's up to you. And what is your wish upon a star dream? If everything aligned, if everything came together, what would you want to achieve and when? When? The part you like most about your Mary Kay business. And it says starting my Mary Kay business because as of January 2020, we are all starting over. Then, of course, your dreams and goals and, you know, how much you'd like to earn each week or even each month from your Mary Kay business. How much time are you willing to put in? And here's the biggest part. We want a headshot. And you know what? Again, I have nothing against your family or your kids, but don't make it a picture of you and your children, okay? We want a good headshot. From here up, a good headshot of you, maybe a neutral background, or if you get a professional picture taken, so we can put it on the website, on the Superstars Facebook page, and we'll have a great picture to refer to you when you are a rock star in our newsletter. Then you go to the bottom and click submit. It's that easy, and it goes right to your director. Now, if I'm your adopted director, please put me down as your director. So when you go to director, make sure you click on Joanna Scheit. If your adopted director is Andrea Zajac, and you know what, oh no, she's at the bottom there, okay? Andrea Zajac, click Andrea Zajac, okay? If your director is not listed, then put me, okay? Just put me, and in the notes, say my director, this should be sent to my director, here is her email address. Gosh, I'm not able to talk anymore. Okay, now that's the All About Me form. Now we're still at resources, we're still at new consultants. I want you to click on welcome packet. This is the last thing we're going to cover because we're going to be covering this in detail over the next 4 to 5 weeks. I want you to read this packet as if you're just receiving it for the very, very, very first time. I want you to get excited about who your leadership is. I want you to get excited about how we're welcoming you. I want you to put all your doubts aside. I want you to put any negative experiences aside. I want you to imagine that you're getting in your pink car. And where do we look when we're driving our beautiful pink car, our beautiful car that's on our journey to success? We look out the front window, right? And how often do we look in that little tiny rearview mirror that's only this big, okay? It's small. We just glance back there every once in a while just to check what happened behind us. But our big focus is through the big front window. Don't rely, don't depend, and don't live by what was in that rearview mirror. That's why it's so small. We're just going to draw from experiences and the positive things. We're going to move forward and look through that front window and stay positive and focused and have a whole new attitude in this new year. So I want you to go to page 3. This is your new consultant checklist because guess what? Everyone's new as of January 2020. And I want you to do these things. I'm serious. Call Joanna. If I'm not your director, call your director at 1-800-9-JOANNA or text or cell and schedule your initial coaching. Again, your director, and you should have her information. If you don't, then shoot me a text or a Voxer, and I will give you your director's information. Again, adoptees, feel free to contact me if I'm your adopted director, or Terry, or Andrea, or Paula, or Linda, or Sharice, because we want to work with you. Guys, there are some times when I look out on our Zoom video, or we have a big meeting, I look out, I honestly, and don't think I'm just making this up because it's so true, I can't remember who's mine and who's not, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What goes around comes around, and whatever you put into the lives of others comes back tenfold. So I don't even think about it. We just do it. Okay, so you want to call and schedule your initial coaching call. The second thing is beat the box. So within 1 week of ordering your starter kit, okay, you just ordered your starter kit, you want to sell 24 items before your starter kit even arrives. Of course, you want to familiarize yourself with our website. You want to put your weekly Zoom video calls on, when we call it a call, but it's actually a meeting, on your calendar. Friend your director on Facebook, and go to Scheit Family Superstars and go to Scheit Peek into Pink. Get on these Facebook pages. But you know what? I want to tell you a secret. Don't spend time going to other Facebook pages, because looking at other people's Facebook pages is not doing your business any good. I want to challenge you actually to go dry on Facebook for the next 30 days, except for Scheit Peek into Pink, Scheit Family Superstars, and just anything that we might be posting between the two of us. I want you to just completely go cold turkey and wean yourself off of social media, okay? Only use social media to promote your business on your private Mary Kay Facebook page, or to keep track of what's going on in our Scheit Family Superstars. Just try it for 30 days. I think you'll be really excited about how positive your attitude will stay and how empowered you're going to feel. Number 6, super duper important. Download Voxer on your smartphone. If you will just shoot me a text to 770, it's up here, 712-6409, and say, please add me to Voxer. I can send you an invitation to Voxer Walkie Talkie. It is free. Do not sign up for Pro if you don't want it, because you have to pay for that. Then, if you want to be part, very important, if you want to be part of our private Shipe Zoom 2020 Voxer group, Shipe Private 2020 Zoom Voxer group, I am setting up a Voxer group this week just with people who want to be contacted by me once a week with something fun. It might be a special challenge, it might be an inspirational, it might be an educational message, but here's the deal. If you go 3 to 4 weeks without checking that Voxer group that you're in, then we'll go ahead and know that that's not for you right now and take you out of it. Okay? And I do know when you look at your Voxers, okay? Accountability, so important. Those who show up, go up. So number 6, download Voxer Walkie Talkie on your smartphone, shoot me a Voxer, and let's get you in our Shipe Zoom 2020 private Voxer group. Okay? Number 7, make sure that every Sunday you submit your weekly accomplishment sheet. Number 8, send the All About Me form with a photo. Number 9, make a list of your 30 people, okay? This is your homework this week. So make sure that you do this and send it to your director. Number 10, call me, call your director, and let's set a date for your initial party or debut. And don't forget, y'all, even if you're out of town, we can do it on Facebook Live. We can do it on FaceTime on our phones. We can do it on Zoom. Your director can be right there in your living room using social media. So don't think, well, I'm out of town. I can't have a debut. I can't have an initial party. Yes, you can. And we want to help you do that. We want to be there for you. I even send prizes to the consultants who want to have a debut or initial party, send prizes to them to give out to their guests. So we can do this. And everyone's new as of January 2020. Have I said that enough? Then assemble your seminar year notebook with your tracking forms. The only tracking form you're going to need, the only tracking form you're going to need is your focus-free and fabulous Zoom 2020 focus sheet, okay? And then, of course, we have my favorite line from our song, you're a shining star no matter who you are, shining bright to see what you can truly be. Now, when we have your orientation call, we're going to go through this checklist. So when you do that with your director, which was the first thing on this list, okay, for your initial coaching call, we're going to go through this list. So you might as well go ahead and make sure that you've done all of it. All right. And then, of course, we have everything else in the new consultant packet that you could possibly need. And I just want to encourage you guys to go through it, kind of be familiar with it. You might even want to print one out and put it in your 3-ring binder. I have a 3-ring binder. Well, it's down here right now because we had our auction last night. I have a 3-ring binder that's super cute. It's got fun little stripes on it. And I call it my Mary Kay Bible, because it has everything in it that I need. So if I'm running out and I'm going to be sitting at an appointment, or I'm going to have some downtime maybe waiting on someone, then I can open up that notebook. I've got all my prospects there. I've got everybody that I need to call to cross-confirm their parties. I've got guest lists that I can pre-profile. It's all right there. I'm not thinking, oh, how am I wasting this time right now? It's awesome, isn't it? Okay, then we have right here all about me. If you just want to know a little bit about me, or if I'm coming to visit you or coming to do an event for you, you will have all of my accolades and everything. Then down here, we have our inventory options. This is the video from Mary Kay. So it is endorsed by Mary Kay. And then the bonuses that I personally give my unit members. Okay, that's it. That is just a recap of our Shining Stars and Shipe Family Superstars website. And I know this has been a little jittery, but we did this last night and the recording didn't take. So I'm doing it again today. But I just want to finish by telling you guys that, you know, the very first thing that we want you to be doing is definitely go through page 3 of the new consultant packet. Familiarize yourself with the entire website. So when we're talking on our Zoom videos and we say, oh, if you go under resources, if you go under the training center, if you go under education, you're going to know exactly what to do and you can click there very, very quickly. I am very excited to be presenting this website to you. And we will be doing lots of explanation recordings and posting them all over the website so that if you think, oh, I don't quite get that, there'll be a little explanation videos there for you. Okay? Well, y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for taking the time to hear all about your JoannaShipe.com website. And I hope that God blesses you in abundance and that you do not give up no matter what. Don't let anything stop you, and treat your business like a business. Bye, y'all.